This video covers 95 essential questions from the Discover Canada Handbook, Chapter, Federal Elections. Watch this video till the end. Every question is important and can help you pass on your first try.
Question 1. Members of the House of Commons are also known as A. Senators, B. Members of Parliament, MPs, C. Provincial representatives, D. Prime Ministers. The correct answer is B. Members of Parliament. Explanation: Members of the House of Commons are also known as Members of Parliament, MPs, who represent the people in federal government. Question 2. What does MP stand for? A. Member of the Public, B. Minister of Parliament, C. Member of Parliament, D. Member of Policy. The correct answer is C. Member of Parliament. Explanation: MP stands for Member of Parliament, which refers to an elected representative in the House of Commons. Question 3. What are elected officials at the federal level in Canada called? A. Senators, B. Members of Parliament, MPs, C. Members of the Legislative Assembly, MLAs, D. Mayors. The correct answer is B. Members of Parliament, MPs. Explanation: Elected officials at the federal level in Canada are called Members of Parliament, MPs, and they serve as representatives in the national legislature. Question 4. Who do Canadians vote for in elections? A. Members of Parliament, MPs, B. Governors, C. Senators, D. Judges. The correct answer is A. Members of Parliament, MPs. Explanation: Canadians vote for their Members of Parliament, MPs, in federal elections. Question 5. Who do Canadians vote for in federal elections? A. The future Prime Minister, B. Their representative in the House of Commons, C. A senator for their province, D. The leader of their provincial government. The correct answer is B. Their representative in the House of Commons. Explanation: In federal elections, Canadians vote for the person to represent them in the House of Commons, not directly for the Prime Minister. Question 6. When are federal elections held in Canada? A. Every 6 years in July, B. Every 5 years on the first Monday in May, C. Every 3 years in December, D. Every 4 years on the third Monday in October. The correct answer is D. Every 4 years on the third Monday in October. Explanation: Federal elections in Canada are held every 4 years on the third Monday in October. Question 7. How many electoral districts are there in Canada? A. 338, B. 400, C. 250, D. 150. The correct answer is A. 338. Explanation: Canada has 338 electoral districts, each represented by one Member of Parliament, MP, in the House of Commons. Question 8. What is an electoral district? A. A type of voting system, B. A geographical area represented by a Member of Parliament, MP, C. A method of counting votes, D. A political party's area of influence. The correct answer is B. A geographical area represented by a Member of Parliament, MP. Explanation: an electoral district is a geographical area represented by a Member of Parliament, MP. Question 9. Electoral districts in Canada are also known as A. Wards, B. Counties, C. Ridings or constituencies, D. Provinces. The correct answer is C. Ridings or constituencies. Explanation: electoral districts in Canada are also known as ridings or constituencies, designating areas represented in Parliament. Question 10. How are members of Parliament chosen in Canada? A. By being appointed by the Prime Minister. B. By being appointed by the Governor-General. C. By selection from the Senate. D. By voters in their local constituency. The correct answer is D. By voters in their local constituency. Explanation: members of Parliament in Canada are chosen by voters in their local constituency to ensure local representation in the federal government. Question 11. Who can run as candidates in Canada's federal elections? A. Canadian citizens aged 21 or older. B. Anyone over the age of 18, regardless of citizenship. C. Canadian citizens aged 18 or older. D. Only current MPs. The correct answer is C. Canadian citizens aged 18 or older. Explanation: in Canada, Canadian citizens aged 18 or older can run as candidates in federal elections. Question 12. The people who run for the office are called A. Voters, B. Officials, C. Candidates, D. Electors. The correct answer is C. Candidates. Explanation: the people who run for office in elections are called candidates. Question 13. Can more than one candidate run from the same electoral district? A. No, only one candidate can run. B. Yes, multiple candidates can run. C. Yes, but not more than two candidates can run. D. Yes, but only in provincial elections. The correct answer is B. Yes, multiple candidates can run. Explanation: yes, multiple candidates can run from the same electoral district, representing different political parties, or as independents. Question 14. How old must Canadian citizens be to run in a federal election? A. 16 years old. B. 18 years old. C. 21 years old. D. 25 years old. The correct answer is B. 18 years old. Explanation: Canadian citizens must be at least 18 years old to run in a federal election. Question 15. How is the Member of Parliament, MP, for an electoral district chosen? A. By receiving the most votes in the district. B. By appointment from the Prime Minister. C. By the political party with the most seats. D. By a national popular vote. The correct answer is A. By receiving the most votes in the district. Explanation: the Member of Parliament, MP, for an electoral district is chosen by receiving the most votes in that district, following a first-past-the-post system. Question 16. Who does a Member of Parliament represent? A. Only the citizens in their electoral district. B. Both the citizens in their electoral district as well as all Canadians. C. Only their party's voters. D. The entire province. The correct answer is B. Both the citizens in their electoral district as well as all Canadians. Explanation: a Member of Parliament represents both the citizens in their electoral district and is responsible to all Canadians as part of the national government. Question 17. Who is your Member of Parliament? A. The person you vote for. B. The leader of the country. C. The representative for your area. D. The local mayor. The correct answer is C. The representative for your area. Explanation: your Member of Parliament is the representative for your area, who is elected to serve and address the needs of the constituency. Question 18. Who is eligible to vote in a federal election? A. A Canadian citizen who is at least 18 years old and on the voters list. B. Anyone over the age of 18. C. Any resident of Canada. D. A Canadian citizen over 16 years old. The correct answer is A. A Canadian citizen who is at least 18 years old and on the voters list. Explanation: to be eligible to vote in a federal election, a person must be a Canadian citizen, at least 18 years old and on the voters list. Question 19. Who is entitled to vote in Canadian federal elections? A. Only citizens over 30. B. All citizens aged 18 and older. C. Only property owners. D. Only those with a university degree. The correct answer is B. All citizens aged 18 and older. Explanation: all Canadian citizens aged 18 and older are entitled to vote in federal elections, allowing universal adult suffrage. Question 20. Who is not allowed to vote in Canadian federal or provincial elections? A. Non-Canadian citizens. B. Canadian citizens. C. Canadian citizens who are temporarily living abroad. D. Canadian citizens who are not natives. The correct answer is A. Non-Canadian citizens. Explanation: non-Canadian citizens are not allowed to vote in Canadian federal or provincial elections. Voting rights are reserved for citizens. Question 21. Who produces the voters' lists used during federal elections and referendums? A. The Prime Minister's office. B. The Supreme Court. C. The political parties. D. Elections Canada. The correct answer is D. Elections Canada. Explanation: Elections Canada produces the voters' lists used during federal elections and referendums. Question 22. What is the database of Canadians' voters called? A. National Register of Electors. B. Voters Register. C. Federal Voters List. D. Citizens Roll. The correct answer is A. National Register of Electors. Explanation: the database of Canadian voters is called the National Register of Electors. It keeps a list of all registered voters for elections. Question 23. Can Canadian voters re-elect the same individual multiple times? A. No, they cannot re-elect anyone. B. Yes, they can choose to re-elect the same individual multiple times. C. Only once per election cycle. D. only if the individual is a party leader. The correct answer is B. Yes, they can choose to re-elect the same individual multiple times. Explanation: Canadian voters can choose to re-elect the same individual multiple times if they wish. Question 25. At what age are Canadian citizens added to the National Register of Electors? A. 16 years. B. 17 years. C. 18 years. D. 19 years. The correct answer is C. 18 years. Explanation: Canadian citizens are added to the National Register of Electors at age 18, the legal voting age in Canada. Question 26. What is the purpose of the National Register of Electors? A. To collect taxes. B. To track Canadian citizenship. C. To register qualified voters for federal elections and referendums. D. To provide census data. The correct answer is C. To register qualified voters for federal elections and referendums. Explanation: The purpose of the National Register of Electors is to register qualified voters for federal elections and referendums. Question 27. Who receives a voter information card? A. Electors whose information is in the National Register of Electors. B. Anyone who has a driver's license. C. All permanent residents in Canada. D. None of the above. The correct answer is A. Electors whose information is in the National Register of Electors. Explanation: Electors whose information is in the National Register of Electors receive a voter information card confirming their eligibility to vote. Question 28. When an election is called, what does Elections Canada send to voters listed in the National Register of Electors? A. Voting instructions. B. A voter information card. C. A ballot. D. A registration form. The correct answer is B. A voter information card. Explanation: When an election is called, Elections Canada sends a voter information card to voters listed in the National Register of Electors, providing them with key election details. Question 29. How do electors receive their voter information card from Elections Canada? A. By email. B. By mail. C. By picking it up at a polling station. D. By downloading it online. The correct answer is B. By mail. Explanation: Electors receive their voter information card from Elections Canada by mail, ensuring all registered voters have their voting information. Question 30. What information is included on the voter information card sent by Elections Canada? A. Only the date of the election. B. Instructions on how to register to vote. C. The names of candidates running in your area. D. Details about when and where to vote, along with a number to call for special services. The correct answer is D. Details about when and where to vote, along with a number to call for special services. Explanation: The voter information card includes details about when and where to vote and a contact number for special services, assisting voters in the process. Question 31. Where should you go to cast your vote on election day? A. Any public school. B. Your designated polling station. C. Your local library. D. Elections Canada head office. The correct answer is B. Your designated polling station. Explanation: on election day, you should go to your designated polling station to cast your vote, as assigned based on your residence. Question 32. What must you bring to the polling station on election day? A. Your voter information card and proof of identity. B. A credit card. C. A passport. D. Only your voter information card. The correct answer is A. Your voter information card and proof of identity. Explanation: on election day, you must bring your voter information card and proof of identity to the polling station to verify your identity and eligibility to vote. Question 33. Where can you find the location of your polling station? A. In a newspaper. B. On your voter information card. C. On social media. D. At the local post office. The correct answer is B. On your voter information card. Explanation: you can find the location of your polling station on your voter information card. Question 34. Can you still be added to the voters list if you are not in the National Register of Electors, or didn't receive a voter information card? A. No, you must be on the register beforehand. B. Yes, but only before election day. C. Yes, at any time, including election day. D. No, it's too late once the election is called. The correct answer is C. Yes, at any time, including election day. Explanation: yes, if you're not in the National Register of Electors, or didn't receive a voter information card, you can still be added to the voters list on election day. Question 35. Canadian law secures the right to A. A secret ballot. B. Vote multiple times. C. Vote online. D. Vote without ID. The correct answer is A. A secret ballot. Explanation: Canadian law secures the right to a secret ballot, meaning your voting choices remain confidential and private. Question 36. What does secret ballot mean? A. You must share your vote. B. No one can watch you vote and no one should look at how you voted. C. You can vote in private, but must disclose. D. All votes are public. The correct answer is B. No one can watch you vote and no one should look at how you voted. Explanation: secret ballot means no one can watch you vote, and no one should look at how you voted. Question 37. In Canada, are you obliged to tell other people how you voted? A. Yes, it's required. B. No, it's a secret. C. Only if you want to. D. Only if asked. The correct answer is B. No, it's a secret. Explanation: in Canada, you are not obliged to tell others how you voted. It's a private matter protected by the principle of the secret ballot. Question 38. Who has the right to know how you voted in elections? A. Your employer. B. Your union representative. C. No one. D. Your family. The correct answer is C. No one. Explanation: no one has the right to know how you voted, as Canadian law upholds the privacy of your voting choices.
Finding this video helpful? Make sure to like, subscribe, and comment below. Your support helps us create more practice videos to get you test ready. Now, let's get back to it.
Question 39. How are election results announced in Canada? A. Only through newspapers. B. Exclusively by the Governor-General. C. Through radio, television, and in the newspapers. D. Only by the political parties. The correct answer is C. Through radio, television, and in the newspapers. Explanation: election results in Canada are announced through radio, television, and newspapers, providing multiple sources for citizens to access the results. Question 40. Who forms the government after an election? A. The political party with the most seats. B. The Governor-General. C. The Prime Minister's office. D. The Senate. The correct answer is A. The political party with the most seats. Explanation: after an election, the political party with the most seats forms the government, leading the House of Commons. Question 41. After an election, which party forms the government? A. The party with the most votes. B. The party with the least votes. C. The party that formed first. D. The party with the most seats. The correct answer is D. The party with the most seats. Explanation: the party with the most seats after an election forms the government, which reflects the majority representation in the House of Commons. Question 42. The leader of the party with the most seats in the House of Commons becomes A. The Governor-General. B. The Speaker of the House. C. The Prime Minister. D. The Chief Justice. The correct answer is C. The Prime Minister. Explanation: the leader of the party with the most seats in the House of Commons becomes the Prime Minister and leads the federal government. Question 43. When the House of Commons votes on a major issue such as the budget, this is considered as A. A routine matter. B. An administrative vote. C. A procedural issue. D. A matter of confidence. The correct answer is D. A matter of confidence. Explanation: when the House of Commons votes on a major issue like the budget, it is considered a matter of confidence, reflecting trust in the government's ability to govern. Question 44. After an election, who invites the leader of the political party with the most seats to form the government? A. The Prime Minister. B. The Governor-General. C. The Senate. D. The Chief Justice. The correct answer is B. The Governor-General. Explanation: after an election, the Governor-General invites the leader of the political party with the most seats to form the government, formalizing the election outcome. Question 45. What is it called when the party in power holds at least half of the seats in the House of Commons? A. Minority government. B. Majority government. C. Coalition government. D. Provisional government. The correct answer is B. Majority government. Explanation: when the party in power holds at least half of the seats in the House of Commons, it is called a majority government, allowing stronger control over decisions. Question 46. What is it called when the party in power holds less than half of the seats in the House of Commons? A. Minority government. B. Majority government. C. Coalition government. D. Interim government. The correct answer is A. Minority government. Explanation: when the party in power holds less than half of the seats in the House of Commons, it is known as a minority government. Question 47. The Prime Minister and party in power run the government as long as they have A. The support of the Governor-General. B. The confidence of the majority of MPs. C. A minority in the Senate. D. The backing of the opposition party. The correct answer is B. The confidence of the majority of MPs. Explanation: the Prime Minister and the party in power run the government as long as they have the confidence of the majority of members of Parliament, MPs, ensuring legislative support. Question 48. What happens if a majority of members of the House of Commons vote against a major government decision? A. The government remains in power. B. The Prime Minister is replaced immediately. C. The party in power is defeated. D. The Governor-General resigns. The correct answer is C. The party in power is defeated. Explanation: if a majority of the House of Commons members vote against a major government decision, the party in power is defeated, leading to potential changes in leadership or elections. Question 49. What usually happens if the party in power is defeated in the House of Commons? A. The Prime Minister resigns and a new leader is chosen. B. Parliament continues with no changes. C. The Prime Minister asks the Governor-General, on behalf of the Sovereign, to call an election. D. The opposition takes over leadership without an election. The correct answer is C. The Prime Minister asks the Governor-General, on behalf of the Sovereign, to call an election. Explanation: if the party in power is defeated in the House of Commons, the Prime Minister typically asks the Governor-General to call an election, seeking a new mandate from voters. Question 50. Who chooses the Ministers of the Crown in Canada? A. The Governor-General. B. The Prime Minister. C. The House of Commons. D. The Senate. The correct answer is B. The Prime Minister. Explanation: the Prime Minister chooses the Ministers of the Crown to lead various federal government departments. Question 51. Where do most cabinet ministers come from? A. The Senate. B. The Judiciary. C. The House of Commons. D. Provincial governments. The correct answer is C. The House of Commons. Explanation: most cabinet ministers come from the House of Commons, ensuring representation from elected members in decision-making roles. Question 52. What are cabinet ministers responsible for? A. Running federal government departments. B. Running local governments. C. Making court decisions. D. Electing the Prime Minister. The correct answer is A. Running federal government departments. Explanation: cabinet ministers are responsible for running federal government departments and overseeing specific areas such as health, defense, and finance. Question 53. The Prime Minister and the cabinet ministers together form A. The Senate. B. The Privy Council. C. The Cabinet. D. The Parliament. The correct answer is C. The Cabinet. Explanation: the Prime Minister and the cabinet ministers together form the Cabinet, which is responsible for decision-making at the highest level of government. Question 54. Who makes important decisions about how Canada is governed? A. The Governor-General. B. The Cabinet. C. The Senate. D. The Judiciary. The correct answer is B. The Cabinet. Explanation: the Cabinet makes important decisions about how Canada is governed, including policies, administration, and legislative priorities. Question 55. Who prepares the federal budget in Canada? A. The House of Commons. B. The Senate. C. The Cabinet. D. The Judiciary. The correct answer is C. The Cabinet. Explanation: the Cabinet prepares the federal budget in Canada, outlining government expenditures and revenue plans. Question 56. Who proposes most new laws in Canada? A. Provincial governments. B. The Cabinet. C. The Opposition Party. D. The Judiciary. The correct answer is B. The Cabinet. Explanation: most new laws in Canada are proposed by the Cabinet, which drafts legislation for consideration in the House of Commons. Question 57. Can the decisions of the Cabinet be questioned? A. No, they are final. B. Yes, by the Senate. C. Only by the Prime Minister. D. Yes, by all members of the House of Commons. The correct answer is D. Yes, by all members of the House of Commons. Explanation: yes, the decisions of the Cabinet can be questioned by all members of the House of Commons, allowing for debate and accountability. Question 58. What are the parties that are not in power called? A. Minority parties. B. Coalition parties. C. Opposition parties. D. Independent parties. The correct answer is C. Opposition parties. Explanation: parties that are not in power are called opposition parties, and they play a role in scrutinizing government actions. Question 59. What is the opposition party with the most members in the House of Commons called? A. The minority opposition. B. The official opposition, or Her Majesty's loyal opposition. C. The Senate opposition. D. The provincial opposition. The correct answer is B. The official opposition, or Her Majesty's loyal opposition. Explanation: the opposition party with the most members in the House of Commons is called the official opposition, or Her Majesty's loyal opposition. Question 60. What is the role of opposition parties in Canada? A. To block all government proposals. B. To support the government in all decisions. C. To take over the government if it fails. D. To peacefully oppose or try to improve government proposals. The correct answer is D. To peacefully oppose or try to improve government proposals. Explanation: the role of opposition parties in Canada is to peacefully oppose or try to improve government proposals. Question 61. Which three major political parties are currently represented in the House of Commons? A. Conservative Party, Green Party, Liberal Party. B. Liberal Party, New Democratic Party, Conservative Party. C. Bloc Québécois, Liberal Party, Conservative Party. D. New Democratic Party, Green Party, Bloc Québécois. The correct answer is B. Liberal Party, New Democratic Party, Conservative Party. Explanation: the three major political parties currently represented in the House of Commons are the Liberal Party, New Democratic Party, and Conservative Party. Question 62. What should you do if you do not receive a voter information card? A. Call your local elections office to check if you are on the voters list, or call Elections Canada. B. Wait until election day to visit your polling station. C. Call the Prime Minister's office for assistance. D. Send an email to your local Member of Parliament. The correct answer is A. Call your local elections office to check if you are on the voters list, or call Elections Canada. Explanation: if you do not receive a voter information card, call your local elections office, or Elections Canada, to check if you are on the voters list. Question 63. What can voters do if they are unable to vote on election day? A. They can vote by mail. B. They can vote at advance polls or by special ballot. C. They must wait for the next election. D. They can vote online. The correct answer is B. They can vote at advance polls or by special ballot. Explanation: if voters are unable to vote on election day, they can vote at advance polls or by special ballot, ensuring they can still participate in the election. Question 64. How do voters cast their vote in Canada? A. By marking an X next to their chosen candidate's name. B. By circling their preferred candidate's name. C. By writing in their candidate's name. D. By raising their hand in the polling station. The correct answer is A. By marking an X next to their chosen candidate's name. Explanation: voters in Canada cast their vote by marking an X next to their chosen candidate's name to indicate their selection. Question 65. What should you do after marking your ballot? A. Leave it unfolded. B. Show it to other voters. C. Dispose of it in the ballot box directly. D. Fold it and present it to the poll officials. The correct answer is D. Fold it and present it to the poll officials. Explanation: after marking your ballot, you should fold it and present it to the poll officials. Question 66. What happens to the ballot after it is marked and verified by election officials? A. It is handed back to the voter. B. It is shredded immediately. C. It is deposited into the ballot box after the election official tears off the ballot number. D. It is scanned by a machine. The correct answer is C. It is deposited into the ballot box after the election official tears off the ballot number. Explanation: after a ballot is marked and verified, it is deposited into the ballot box after the election official tears off the ballot number for security reasons. Question 67. When are election results made public in Canada? A. Immediately after a vote is cast. B. A week after the election. C. After the polls close, on television and the Elections Canada website. D. Only after a recount. The correct answer is C. After the polls close, on television and the Elections Canada website. Explanation: election results are made public after the polls close, typically announced on television and the Elections Canada website. Question 68. What is a key responsibility of municipal governments? A. National defense. B. Urban or regional planning. C. Immigration policies. D. International relations. The correct answer is B. Urban or regional planning. Explanation: a key responsibility of municipal governments is urban or regional planning, focusing on local infrastructure and development. Question 69. What is the law passed by municipal councils called? A. Bylaws. B. Statutes. C. Regulations. D. Ordinances. The correct answer is A. Bylaws. Explanation: the law passed by municipal councils is called a bylaw, which applies to regulations within the municipality. Question 70. In Canada, a bylaw applies to A. the entire country, B. the province, C. the local community, D. the federal government. The correct answer is C. the local community. Explanation: in Canada, a bylaw applies to the local community, governing specific aspects within the municipal boundaries. Question 71. Who usually makes up a municipal council? A. the governor and citizens. B. a mayor or reeve and councillors or aldermen. C. only elected officials from the province. D. local business owners only. The correct answer is B. a mayor or reeve and councillors or aldermen. Explanation: a municipal council usually consists of a mayor or reeve and councillors or aldermen who represent the local government. Question 72. Which of the following services is usually managed by municipal governments? A. Federal tax collection. B. Garbage removal. C. National parks. D. Foreign trade. The correct answer is B. Garbage removal. Explanation: municipal governments typically manage services like garbage removal, addressing day-to-day needs within the community. Question 73. Municipal governments are responsible for which of the following? A. Creating federal laws. B. Conducting international diplomacy. C. Running national health care. D. Snow removal and firefighting. The correct answer is D. Snow removal and firefighting. Explanation: municipal governments are responsible for services like snow removal and firefighting, which cater to local community needs. Question 74. Which of the following is not a responsibility of a municipality? A. Public transit. B. Regional planning. C. Civil rights. D. Emergency services. The correct answer is C. Civil rights. Explanation: civil rights are not a responsibility of a municipality. Municipalities focus on services like public transit, regional planning, and emergency services. Question 75. Which of these is a responsibility of a municipality? A. National defense. B. Garbage removal and recycling. C. Education. D. Healthcare. The correct answer is B. Garbage removal and recycling. Explanation: municipalities handle garbage removal and recycling, managing waste, and environmental care at the community level. Question 76. What services do municipalities provide to their citizens? A. Emergency services and public transit. B. Military services. C. Foreign relations. D. Environmental policies. The correct answer is A. Emergency services and public transit. Explanation: municipalities provide services like emergency services and public transit, supporting public safety and local transportation. Question 77. How are provincial, territorial, and municipal elections conducted? A. By public vote. B. By online voting only. C. By acclamation. D. By secret ballot. The correct answer is D. By secret ballot. Explanation: provincial, territorial, and municipal elections are conducted by secret ballot, ensuring a private voting process. Question 78. Which of the following is true about provincial, territorial, and municipal elections? A. They use the same rules as federal elections. B. They are held by secret ballot, but the rules differ from federal elections. C. They allow public voting in some regions. D. They are only held in even-numbered years. The correct answer is B. They are held by secret ballot, but the rules differ from federal elections. Explanation: provincial, territorial, and municipal elections are held by secret ballot, but the rules can differ from those of federal elections, allowing for localized governance. Question 79. Who governs First Nations reserves? A. Provincial government officials. B. The federal government directly. C. Band chiefs and councillors. D. Elected mayors. The correct answer is C. Band chiefs and councillors. Explanation: First Nations reserves are governed by band chiefs and councillors, who make decisions specific to their communities. Question 80. What is the role of provincial, regional, and national Aboriginal organizations? A. To enforce laws on reserves. B. To represent First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people in government relationships. C. To manage federal funding for Indigenous programs. D. To conduct elections for tribal leaders. The correct answer is B. To represent First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people in government relationships. Explanation: provincial, regional, and national Aboriginal organizations represent First Nations, Métis, and Inuit people in relationships with government, advocating for Indigenous rights and interests. Question 81. Which of the following is not the responsibility of the federal government? A. Defense. B. Citizenship. C. Education. D. International trade. The correct answer is C. Education. Explanation: education is not the responsibility of the federal government. This is managed at the provincial level. Question 82. What is a Member of Parliament responsible for? A. National defence. B. Education. C. Snow removal. D. Garbage removal. The correct answer is A. National defence. Explanation: a Member of Parliament is responsible for national defence, representing Canada's interests in security and defence at the federal level. Question 83. Which of the following is not the responsibility of a Member of Parliament? A. National defence. B. Foreign policy. C. Education. D. Public safety. The correct answer is C. Education. Explanation: education is not the responsibility of a Member of Parliament. MPs handle federal matters like national defence, foreign policy, and public safety. Question 84. Which of these are managed by provincial and territorial governments? A. Citizenship and foreign policy. B. Education, health care, and natural resources. C. Policing in all provinces. D. International trade and criminal justice. The correct answer is B. Education, health care, and natural resources. Explanation: provincial and territorial governments manage areas like education, health care, and natural resources, addressing region-specific needs. Question 85. Which of the following is a responsibility of the municipal, local government? A. National defense. B. Criminal justice. C. Social and community health, snow removal and transportation. D. Education and health care. The correct answer is C. Social and community health, snow removal and transportation. Explanation: municipal, local governments are responsible for social and community health, snow removal and transportation. Question 86. Who is responsible for education in Canada? A. The federal government. B. Municipal officials. C. Members of Parliament. D. Provincial or territorial elected officials. The correct answer is D. Provincial or territorial elected officials. Explanation: in Canada, education is the responsibility of provincial or territorial elected officials, who set educational policies and standards. Question 87. Which is not a responsibility of a territorial or provincial elected official? A. Education. B. Healthcare. C. Foreign policy. D. Provincial infrastructure. The correct answer is C. Foreign policy. Explanation: foreign policy is not the responsibility of provincial or territorial elected officials. It is managed by the federal government. Question 88. What is a municipal elected official responsible for? A. Foreign policy. B. Snow removal. C. National security. D. Education. The correct answer is B. Snow removal. Explanation: a municipal elected official is responsible for services like snow removal, which are essential to local community management. Question 89. Which of the following is not a responsibility of municipal elected officials? A. Snow removal. B. Garbage collection. C. Citizenship. D. Local policing. The correct answer is C. Citizenship. Explanation: citizenship is not a responsibility of municipal elected officials. Citizenship and immigration fall under federal jurisdiction. Question 90. In municipalities, electoral areas are called A. Wards. B. Divisions. C. Constituencies. D. Districts. The correct answer is A. Wards. Explanation: in municipalities, electoral areas are called wards, each represented by a local councillor. Question 91. At the provincial level, electoral areas are known as A. Wards. B. Divisions. C. constituencies. D. Precincts. The correct answer is B. Divisions. Explanation: at the provincial level, electoral areas are known as electoral divisions. Question 92. At the federal level, electoral areas are called A. Constituencies or ridings. B. Divisions. C. Wards. D. Districts. The correct answer is A. Constituencies or ridings. Explanation: at the federal level, electoral areas are called constituencies or ridings, each electing one MP. Question 93. What is a voter information card? A. A card that confirms your name is on the voters list and tells you where to vote. B. A document showing citizenship status. C. A driver's license. D. A certificate of residency. The correct answer is A. A card that confirms your name is on the voters list and tells you where to vote. Explanation: a voter information card confirms your name is on the voters list and tells you when and where you can vote in an election. Question 94. A Member of Parliament from Montreal announces she will spend her weekend in her electoral district. This means she would be A. In her office on Parliament Hill. B. Visiting Quebec Province. C. In some part of Montreal where she was elected. D. Going on vacation. The correct answer is C. In some part of Montreal where she was elected. Explanation: she would be visiting the area in Montreal where she was elected to represent the people. Question 95. What is written on a federal election ballot? A. The names of the candidates in alphabetical order. B. Political parties of candidates. C. Names of provinces. D. A summary of election issues. The correct answer is A. The names of the candidates in alphabetical order. Explanation: a federal election ballot lists the names of the candidates in alphabetical order so voters can choose who they want to represent them.